Well, a huge debris fire off of Highway 90 in Raceland has been burning for more than a week now, and it's leaving smoke in the air and soot everywhere.
Yeah, and a problem for a lot of people. The debris sits in a dump that is run by the state, but neither the state nor the parish have been able to extinguish that fire, and it's causing big problems, as we mentioned. Candace is in the studio with more on the situation, and it's just the smell and the smoke that's really getting to people. It
is. I mean, it burns your eyes, it's in your clothes, it gets in your hair, and honestly, people are still recovering from Ida, so it's been in their home as well. Yeah, it's been a lot for folks, as you can imagine. Good morning, you guys. The local fire department tells me they just don't have the resources to extinguish the fire on their own, and they must wait for the state to help. While the residents wait, residents tell me they're dealing with a dangerous situation.
This is all trapped. I clean every day. It is inside the house. The smoke is so bad that everybody in the neighborhood can't breathe. We can't sleep at night.
And the culprit, this huge debris fire on the side of Highway 90 in Raceland. Amelia Guthrie lives in this community across from that fire. She and residents there say this fire has been burning for more than a week.
Now, Saturday morning, my daughter lived next door, and she got very, very sick over this here.
And it should have never got to this point.
According to the Lafourche Parish Fire Chief for District 1 and the Department of Transportation and Development, the area was used as a dump site in the aftermath of Hurricane Ida and is ran by the state. Material, trees, and mulch made up the 15 to 20-foot high flammable pile of debris. Guthrie's neighbor, Scott Ribishaw, told me he tried to stop the state from dumping there, pointing them to a parish dump site just down the road.
They should have been put over there instead of close to people's homes.
Now residents in this community are left to deal with heavy smoke and soot everywhere, impacting their homes, pets, and livelihood.
All my clothes, my air-conditioned ducts, my truck, everything we own here is destroyed with smoke.
I was afraid that wind would blow something on top of our roof and catch our house on fire.
On Tuesday night, that's nearly what happened. Residents tell me embers from the debris fire led to a small fire in a neighbor's front yard.
I want to know who's going to be responsible for this.
No one could confirm how the fire started or who started it. The chief told me on the phone Tuesday that the cause was undetermined, but that he could not rule out the possibility of self-combustion.
Don't like it. I'm scared of getting sick. You know, I feel it. I feel it in my chest.
This pile is probably 60 foot tall and about 70 yards long. It will take months for this to go out.
The fire chief says without the necessary equipment, the only solution is to shut down the 90 for 3 days and get assistance from all fire departments in the parish to extinguish the fire on their own. So he waits on Dltd and DEQ to make a move on extinguishing the fire. But for these residents, as you can imagine, the wait is unbearable.
We need this. We're afraid for our health. And our homes don't catch on fire. You know, we just need help.
Yeah, you can imagine so. And according to Dltd, the site does house debris collected by their contractor following Hurricane Ida, and they're working with them to control the smoke. They say, though the contractor is ultimately responsible for the site, which is private property, at this time they plan to continue to allow it to smolder. But it's unclear how long that will continue. On the parish president declined a comment, stating that it's not a parish matter. In response, community members tell me they plan to take legal action.